Strategy is the dance of wisdom and tactics on the battlefield of opportunity. In stillness lies the power to perceive the hidden paths of victory. The strength of strategy lies not in its complexity, but in its elegant simplicity. A wise leader weaves patience into every move, for time is the canvas of triumph. Adaptation is the chameleon's art. It changes not just color, but the game itself. Victory is the art of creating order from the chaos of conflict. In the silence of preparation, the seeds of victory find their roots. The strategist's sword is forged from the balance of purpose and patience. The battlefield of the mind is where strategies are born and destinies are shaped. Success blooms when courage meets strategy in the fertile soil of determination. The shadow of deception becomes the canvas on which truth paints its masterpiece. The strategist's path is paved with perception, for foresight unveils the future. In the face of adversity, strategy is the beacon guiding us through the storm. The conqueror of self is the architect of triumph in all battles. Tactics are the brushstrokes. Strategy is the masterpiece they create. The strategist shapes circumstances rather than letting circumstances shape the strategy. In the theater of strategy, adaptability is the virtuoso's melody. To conquer without battle is to master the art of the invisible triumph. The strategist's strength is not only in seeing opportunities, but in creating them. Like water, strategy finds its course through the path of least resistance. Endurance is the fortress that safeguards the treasures of strategic intent. In every obstacle, the strategist finds a stepping stone towards victory. A warrior's strength lies in the union of insight and action. The strategist's sword is sharpened by the grindstone of patience. Beyond the fog of uncertainty lies the clear path to strategic conquest. The strategist's compass is made of principles, pointing true north towards success. In patience, the strategist finds the key to unlocking the doors of opportunity. In the realm of strategy, the wise warrior is a sculptor, carving fate to their design. Mastery of strategy is the art of making the enemy's moves become your own. The strategist's brilliance is in finding light within the shadows of the unknown. The canvas of strategy is woven with threads of foresight and decisive action. As the wind shapes the sand, the strategist shapes victory in the sands of time. The strategist is a weaver of fate, crafting destiny with threads of intent. In the symphony of strategy, each note of wisdom resonates to create harmony. Success blooms when strategy is nurtured with the water of diligence. A strategy without execution is a fortress without defenders. The strategist's journey is guided by the stars of intention and the map of action. In the labyrinth of strategy, patience is the thread that leads to the center. The strategist's quiver is filled not with arrows, but with choices. In the garden of strategy, each decision is a seed waiting to bloom into victory. The strategist's weapon is not solely the sword, but also the mind. To conquer hearts, a strategist must first conquer their own fears. Success in battle requires the heart of a warrior and the mind of a strategist. The strategist dances with change, finding rhythm within chaos. To lead is to master the art of strategy, turning followers into an orchestrated force. In strategy, innovation is the chisel that shapes the stone of tradition. The strategist's path is a mosaic, pieced together with choices and consequences. A strategist's fortress is built with bricks of insight and fortified with walls of purpose. Strategic brilliance is the diamond forged under the pressure of challenges. The strategist is both the architect and the builder of their own fate. The strategist's fire is fueled not by anger, but by the desire for positive change. A strategist doesn't predict the future, they design it. The strategist's canvas is the mind, and wisdom is the brush that paints destiny. In the realm of strategy, perception is the wind that fills the sails of success. Strategic victory is the art of orchestrating chaos into harmony. The strategist's artistry lies in converting challenges into stepping stones. In the alchemy of strategy, Patience transmutes uncertainty into victory. A strategist doesn't chase battles, they create the battlefield. The strategist's steps are guided by the compass of purpose,